live at Maverick Farms, Valle Crucis. I was born and raised in Watauga County, and I work for the ASU Wine Initiative. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the local food movement in general and what steps we need to take or are taking in our community here. So, in general, I'm going to take what 10 minutes from now is. All right. Okay, so slow food movement in general, or local food, I do a lot in local food. What we can say about it right now is, okay, it's growing, people are more aware, people have heard of Food Inc., people are kind of watching documentaries, or maybe they're thinking twice about eating capo meat every day or whatever. There's some pioneers, everyone from Liz Anderson, who started a CSA farm in the early 1990s, to Will Allen, who's doing amazing urban farming in urban Milwaukee. There's pioneers, there's leaders, there's people thinking about it on people's minds. But all you have to do is send your kid to daycare, like I have done in the last month, and see what they come home sticking to their hair and stuff, and you'll know that we are still totally fringe as far as mainstream ideas about eating are the double down. I mean, it seems totally crazy, but even completely sincere, wonderful caretakers, they still feed their children and your children. Also, I don't even want to go into because it would take me an hour and I'd probably start crying. So, but the point is, mainstream ideas about food are still industrial food. They're still extremely unhealthy on the individual level and on the environmental level. But the slow food, the local food movement is still going. It's gone beyond the point of being trendy. I think it's really here to stay as long as we keep doing the work. I wanted to talk a little bit about the obstacles that I see, and I kind of needed both hands to do the gesturing, but I'll try to create visual images. Some of the obstacles right now are that we have all these great pieces in motion. We have young people who are super enthusiastic about food and farming. And I get calls all the time, "Can I do an internship? I want to do farm work. I want to get on the farm." Okay, it's hard, or whatever. So there's a lot of enthusiastic young people who want to start organic farms. There are people who want to eat organic food, and they do want to find the local food. The consumer base is going up. Interest is going up. There are existing farms in Watauga County. There are at least 3 farms who've been doing organic vegetables since the 1970s. There's guys like Charles Birch who grew tobacco, and then 30 years before anyone else saw the writing on the wall, switched to organic vegetables in Watauga County because he didn't think tobacco was going to be sustainable. They didn't stop price cuts or price supports for tobacco until 95, but some people were getting out of it 30 years ago in this county. So there's existing farms who have been doing organic farming. The pioneers, now they're kind of almost ready to retire. So there's ideas that have been entrenched, there's new ideas, there's new business models, new farmer-to-eater models. And the issue is getting them all to the same point at the same time, getting the consumer interest and the growth of production. See, this is where it is. Getting the consumer interest and the growth in production at the same rate, so that you don't have farmers with their organic vegetables they can't sell because maybe the farmers market is closed, like we were talking about farm vendors right now. Or maybe the consumers they don't have enough money this year, so they're not as interested. Just kind of keeping the growth rate at the same time. Having facilities for these great new ideas. For example, if you want to do, I'm trying to get everyone to listen to apple cider. If we had like a custom crush kind of idea for cider, that would be great. We have to have the business plan. So you have to have a farmer and a business plan, and then the facility. So the point is trying to get everything together, moving at the same time. So what we've been doing, I'm going to talk about High Country Community-Supported Agriculture, which is a project that I've been coordinating for over a year now. The way that started was Maverick Farms and Valle Crucis wrote and received a grant from the North Carolina Rural Center to start a farm incubator program. So their idea was to have a farm, or have someone interested in farming come and live at the farm, run the farm for 2 years, and come out with the knowledge of developing this program, they realized, okay, we're going to shoot out a young farmer in Watauga County. They have no access to land. There's virtually, there are obstacles to selling food, doing direct sales at the farmer's market or, calling all the restaurants in town or whatever. So there's really more obstacles than there are opportunities, even in this county for young farmers. So post-award, they rewrote the entire grant to expand their community-supported agriculture program. And so last winter, a year ago, we invited 13 vegetable farms to participate in a multi-farm CSA. So what happens is community members say, I'm really hungry, I think I'm going to be hungry for the next 6 months. So I'm going to go ahead and buy whatever vegetables you'll give me for the next 6 months. Or it's 20 weeks, so it's, I guess, 3.5 weeks. And they go ahead and pay for a share of food for the whole season. That gives farmers a stable market. They don't have to worry about the restaurant market. They don't have to worry about tourists. They don't have to worry about game day parking. They just go on Tuesdays and pick up a share each week of whatever the farmers have put together. And so with 13 farms, you can imagine there's a lot of variety. There's a lot less risk because if one farm washes down the river, which did happen last year more than once, some other guys have been growing a little higher up and they've got their stuff, so it's all good. So the farmers working together were able to provide community members here in Watauga County with fresh, organic, it's all organically grown vegetables for a 20-week season. And then they, in return, had a stable market. They knew how much they had sold for the whole year. So that went really well. We extended our sales into the winter, and we can now sell local food year-round from Watauga County. So our guys that have greenhouses, they sell their bok choy, their winter greens, their kale, all winter long through our extra ordering system. So it's been one step that has grown, expanded the market. In this community, it's something like 3% of food sales are local. So there's absolutely no reason to do any competition with other farmers. All you have to do is convince a couple more people to eat a little bit more local food and give them a menu like a CSA, like winter orders, and you have nothing but room for growth. So, okay, that was 10 minutes as fast as I could go, and I hope that some part of that made sense.
You can sign up for your service at the table that you have, right?
I just got the table, the community supported agriculture table directly across from me has a little bit more information, and I'll be over there and talk to you more about what community supported agriculture is, the benefits to the farmers in the community, and it's a way to support the local economy with your food dollar, as they say. But anyway, I'll be over there.